Tomorrow on Home and Family, Billy Ray Cyrus is performing. Plus, from ABC's Speechless, actors Micah Fowler and Cedric Yarbrough join us.
You know, at Home and Family, we work very, very close together, 52 weeks a year, to be exact, 5 days a week. We really are like family, and this year we've gone through quite a bit together as a family. Not all good stuff. In fact, we shared with you, we lost one of our very talented and wonderful individuals, our director, Will O'Hara, at a young age of 36. We are also happy to announce that one of our producers, Katie Stipik's sister, Rain, was tragically shot 8 times in a very random act of violence, is expected to move into patient rehab next week and further heal her injuries and hopefully return to normal.
That's right, and we are continuing being a family and sharing the good and the bad and everything in between that a family does with you guys at home. So Brody Nicholas is a production assistant here at Home and Family, and he started something called One at a Time. He's also joined by Samantha London, who is the first recipient to benefit from Brody's campaign. Welcome, you guys.
Yes.
Brody, what is One at a Time, and why did you start it?
So One at a Time is a nonprofit we started, basically to better the lives of children going through life-threatening illnesses. We help make some of their biggest dreams come true. We spend time with them in the hospital, we teach them how to play instruments, and we spend a lot of time with their family. Kind of get to know them and find new passions and create new choices for them when, you know, they're kind of stuck in the hospital.
And what inspired you to start One at a Time?
Well, for years, I've always wanted to start my own charity where you know exactly where every dollar goes. And I always had the idea, and when I found out my neighbor Samantha was diagnosed with leukemia, it kind of gave me that driving force. And seeing somebody I actually knew have that and go through that, I was like, let's take action and start it. And thanks to my great team and community, we've been able to grow it into official 501c3.
So Samantha, let me ask you, so just one weekend, you're a normal kid doing normal kid things. The next weekend, you're in the hospital, diagnosed with cancer, getting treatment for that.
Yeah.
How did Brodys Organization interact with you and help you?
It really helped lift my spirits because when I was in the hospital, I couldn't really do much because I was sick, my immune system was like gone. I couldn't really do anything other like regular kids could do. And so when I was in the hospital, I started getting like really depressed and everything. And when Brody came to me with his campaign, he asked me what were 3 wishes you wanted to do. And I was like, I wanted to do normal things normal kids do. So that was ride a bike or go swimming and play drums because I couldn't do those things when I was in the hospital.
You're what age when you were diagnosed?
I was 14 when I was diagnosed with cancer.
So you're kind of like a genie in a bottle. You give them 3 wishes.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's all, you're Brody in a bottle.
Right.
So how were you able to fulfill Samantha's wishes?
So through our fundraising, we use the money towards, once again, normal kid things. That's what blows my mind about this is like she was unable to do these things. So we're like, how can we find a way to do it? The bike. She obviously couldn't ride a 2-wheeled bike at the time. Yeah. So we saved money and we got her a tricycle, which for those of you who don't know is a 3-wheeled bike. Yeah. Got her confidence and she had her little dog in the basket.
Little basket in the
she'd
back.
cruise around and get her leg muscles back. There she is.
There's the trice.
And as far as the learning how to play the drums, one of my former drummers, Zach Camp, was giving drum lessons at a facility in Rockland, and he offered to give her free drum lessons.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was really cool. And so we were able to get that going for her, got her legs moving again, and then we also got her an electric drum kit donated by another individual, which, because she couldn't go to school during her treatment stuff, she was able to stay at home and play and get better.
How did that affect your spirit?
It made me feel a lot happier. Like I couldn't really explain it. It's just something that made me feel a lot better inside, and I didn't really think about the illness as itself. It just made me think that I was a regular kid again.
And now you're 18.
Yes.
And what's your prognosis?
I have been cancer-free for about 1.5 years now.
Wow. Yes.
I will be attending Chico State University next year to study animal sciences. And I'm just happy to see where life takes me.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And you feel and look great, obviously.
Yes, I do feel like a normal kid again. So.
Wow. How does someone, are you sponsoring other children out there?
Yes.
And you've already sponsored 4?
Yes.
Including Samantha?
Yes.
So what do people do? Do they go online? What do they do to
Yeah.
maybe be a recipient of your amazing kindness?
Thank you. So we've directly impacted 4 children's lives so far, and we're going on our 5th, and it's actually been word of mouth thus far by friends, family. Her mother, Kimberly, actually helped out a lot with referring us to different people, social workers. But going forward, we have a youth application up on our website. So if you go to campaignoaat.org, you can actually fill out a youth application, and we can get their information
And you do
there.
that. And what's it cost to sponsor or to help one individual?
So our goal usually monetarily, every campaign is to raise about $2,500. That usually is an ample amount of money to kind of fuel the passions and the dreams of the children, whether that's setting up activities, sending them on trips, equipment we need, but a lot of it is actually just donations from companies, people like the drum kit and the drum lessons and stuff like that. So.
Well, if it's not donation, how are you able to raise the money?
We actually started by making these bracelets called the Oaat bracelets. And basically every time we sponsor a new child, we make them a bracelet exclusive to their campaign. So for Samantha's campaign, we made hers, that's actually the little girl we're working with right now, Taylor. Her hashtag is Taylor Strong. Got mine on right here. But
So-
for,
Go ahead.
yeah, for Samantha's, we made hers with an orange bead because it represented leukemia, and blue to represent her favorite color. So we raised about $2,000 just off the bracelet.
Just off
Oh
of
my
that.
gosh, you're selling them.
So wait, clear up for me. You have the 5th and you're waiting to get funding for the 5th?
Yes, we're in between fundraising. We throw benefit concerts.
Sure.
We've actually expanded into a clothing line. We're
Well-
selling different hats, necklaces, things like that.
I want to tell you probably should be looking for your 6th because Woody Fraser and Home and Family would like to contribute $2,500
For you.
supporting your 5th.
So Taylor's paid in full.
Wow.
You're looking for number 6 now.
Wow.
There you go.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Oh, you're
That's
so
so
But thank you
awesome.
for bringing so much pride to what we do here at Home and
course.
Family. We want to give back and we want to be a family and we want to support you and all
I
that.
And
really
thank you so
appreciate
much
it.
for sharing your story. And
Thank
we're
you, Samantha.
so happy that you're doing
you
so
for having
well. Good luck with everything. You're awesome, Samantha. For more information on how to get involved with Brodys One at a Time, go to his website.
Wonderful. Paige is back next. She's going to show us what we can do with tissues to wipe tears. And
It makes me so proud as a Home and Family member from people like Brody, but I'm going to show you how to take a wine bottle and make it wonderful. Let's come on back. Retake.